Hello everyone! In this video I'd like to show you how to make teriyaki sauce. Very simple recipe. You will need brown sugar, oyster sauce, soy sauce. Oyster sauce is optional, but I'm gonna use it. Mirin, a little bit of sesame oil, cornstarch, and I'm gonna use honey, which is also optional. Chili peppers, also optional. If you don't like, just skip them. And garlic and ginger. So we'll start by preheating a pan. It's better to do in a saucepan, but I don't have one, so I'm gonna do this in a frying pan because I'll need a low temperature. So first we're going to cut garlic and ginger in big slices. By the way, this is also optional, but I'm gonna fry some sesame seeds on a dry pan to make them more flavorful. I'm gonna use the seeds in my teriyaki sauce. I'm gonna start popping up, so you gotta watch temperature. Just 1 minute, maybe 2 minutes, because the heat makes the spices and the sesame seeds to give more flavor. Just 1-2 minutes and that's enough. Put them in a dry bowl. Okay, I cut vegetables. When you work with chili pepper, be careful. Try not to touch it with your hands, and if you touch it with your hands, don't touch your eyes after that. Try to wash them right away if possible. Add just a little bit of sesame oil on the pan and we'll put all these vegetables upon. So we do this because we want them to release all the flavor. It will give a better taste, and the teriyaki sauce will be more flavorful if you fry vegetables first. Fry them for like 2-3 minutes. Meanwhile, take 5 parts of soy sauce. I'm gonna use this cup, this glass. So 5 parts of soy sauce. That's the level, middle, till the middle. Then 5 parts of mirin, so the same amount. And I'm gonna add just a little bit, and don't forget to keep stirring vegetables so they don't get burnt. They're almost actually done. I'm gonna add just a little bit of oyster sauce for thickness and taste. Then we pour it all on the pan to low temperature. And we start cooking. We also need to add sugar. The recipe calls for 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. In this case I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of sugar and 1 tablespoon of this amazing tasty honey that I bought on the local market. I think it will improve the flavor. And then we'll taste it, and season it additionally. So reduce it for 1-2 minutes on a low heat. It's been 3 minutes. I added half tablespoon of sugar, more tablespoon of sugar, and 1 more tablespoon of honey because it wasn't sweet enough. So this turns out to be very salty, but that's how it's supposed to be because you're gonna add it to other dishes. You're not gonna eat it like that. And it's better to use silicone spatula for this because it can take all the sauce from the bottom without letting it burn. And the final part is take 1 part of cornstarch, and I'm gonna use it to thicken the sauce. So you took 5 parts of mirin, 5 parts of soy sauce, and in this case 1 part of cornstarch. Let's make cornstarch slurry. Add some water. This water is drinkable, so I'm gonna use just tap water. and mix it with cold water. Then start mixing and add it with very thin trickle. Cornstarch is gonna thicken the sauce right away, almost right away. Under the heat. Then we add our sesame seeds. Mix it until it boils, give it a final boil, and that's ready. As you can see, the sauce is thick, starts sticking to the bottom of the pan. Just wait until it reaches, starts bubbling. Yeah, you see it starts bubbling. And then just turn off the heat. That's it. That's the teriyaki sauce. You can make it at home. Let's taste it. Yeah, that's good. It's salty. It's extremely salty, but that's how it's supposed to be, because I'm gonna use it for unsalted dishes. Other than that, it has the flavor of ginger, garlic, and a little bit of spiciness from the chili. So it's really good. That's the recipe. When you transfer it to another cup, maybe use. It's also good to use silicone spatula in order to take everything, not to leave anything, because these ingredients are quite expensive, especially the mirin. You don't want to waste anything. Just like that, transfer it and keep it in cold. So that's the final result. It's thick, it's flavorful, and yeah, you can just make it at home in no time. Thanks for watching. Hope you like it.